Hello everyone and welcome. This is Leap, one of the better games I saw in recent years. Perhaps because I'm a Battlefield fan and this game took a lot from Battlefield, not, in core mechanic wise, but the premise of the game is very much Battlefield alike. The point of the game is to capture and hold the flags. That is pure and simple the conquest mode in Battlefield, which is why I was attracted to it. However, the gunplay of this game is more of a Titanfall meets Apex Legends sort of a deal. So let me show you how it works. So you saw from the gameplay that it's quite hard to aim in this game. That's true. It's not easy because everyone moves so fast, which is sort of a point. Time to kill is quite long because, the guys are moving left and right and center. It's so hard to anticipate that next move. As you can see, we have server browser, one of the legacy features if you will. European servers are not well populated because the game is in early access beta, so you have to request access in order for developers to give you access to the game. Now, I'm not sure whether or not it will be a free-to-play game or are they gonna pay for it. We're just gonna have to see when it comes out, but honestly, this is a well-designed game, I have to say. One of the things that are quite impressive is that the game runs quite well on my older config. The gameplay you're seeing now was recorded on Ryzen 27X and the RTX 3070. So for this configuration, I would say we're doing quite well. The shotgun is always so much fun in these games. But let's talk about this one. First of all, the first class that you see in the game is this dude, the Pathfinder. Now, some of the things that all of these people have in common here, all classes, is they all have hoverboard. They, of course, all have some unique weapons, but for the most part, weapons are not, to me, they're not so important as the movement itself. The game is very fun to move in. There's really nothing you can grab onto. You can literally go from here to there in a second. You can hoverboard everywhere. There is some sort of a height limit. You can't go, all the way to the heaven, if you will. But you can still go around very easily. You will die from time to time on an inexplicable way. You should know that my ping was quite high this game because I don't know. European servers are just not populated. You have USA servers and Asian servers. And I know what you're thinking, but don't worry, this game is protected by easy anti-cheat. There are no hackers, and even if they are, they won't last very long. And what can I say? It's fun. It's just one of those games you can't play by yourself because it gets boring very soon. Mostly because just like in most games I played these past few years actually, this game does have a revive mechanic, but most of the players just ignore it. I don't know why. The game has a scoreboard, so you can track your kills and your deaths. So that's, I guess, in today's gaming, that's a plus because some games don't even have that. That is just sad for FPS, but what can I tell you? It is what it is. You can zipline to infinity, basically. There's no measurable like a cooldown. You can just zipline all the way through. This is what I mean by Titanfall mechanics. It's sort of a Titanfall and Apex and Halo and Splitgate somehow all morphed into one game. Now for this map I wanted to increase my FPS, so I lowered everything. Before that, everything you saw up until now was on ultra, but I wanted to see how it works on low. Also, I lowered the sensitivity on my mouse. For some reason, this game is very touchy. When it comes to mouse anyway, sensitivity is very, very high. You can literally move from left to right side of your screen in a very small hand move, which is crazy. I had to lower the sensitivity on just how impossible it was to do the training part of this thing. The second that you start, you are offered to do the training, which is quite fun. You get to learn how the game works. The game is, as you can see, quite fluid, even on low settings. And you can get a lot of kills, you can shoot, you can just have a lot of fun. Reviving is, I would say, a little invisible. Look at this. I tried to revive this dude and there's not much here to suggest that he needs a revive. I shielded him and everything, and I had to revive him. But for the most part, the problem that I had here is that nobody really knew that this guy was down. I accidentally looked, and there he was. He needed a revive. There's no like a measurable thing, a marker or something that would indicate a player needs a revive. So I think they should be looking into that. Also, you can capture a flag just like this. You could just hover your way to, victory. You will get XP just like you would if you kill a player. So that's sort of also a battlefield feature, really. You just stand here, and as long as you're winning the flag, and then you just press space and you go up to the next flag. That's the main difference here. I had a little trouble here. I was trying to get up here. For some reason it was impossible. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was my poor skills at the beginning or something. But by the time I got here, they were all dead, so I had to move somewhere else. This is the airstrike mechanic that Pathfinder has. It's his ultimate ability. It works like a sector artillery. You see, we did some damage there, and that's mostly it. I mean, I played most of this with Pathfinder. Later on, I played with other guy, the Titan. The Titan is they all have similar abilities, but the Titan is he plays with this LMG. You'll see here, these are the 4 classes down below, and I chose to play with the Titan. This is the tech guy, Titan. There's a third guy, I forgot its name, but it's quite fun. This is the LMG. Look at this. There's a similar LMG in Apex Legends. I forgot its name, but it works the same way. You start shooting, and then bam, it just goes from small to very, very fast very soon. And that's pretty much all I had to show you for this game. I wish I could play a little more, but I changed my CPU today, and apparently my new PSU, my power supply cannot handle it, so I have to wait for a new one so I can play this. But look at this LMG kill, it was so fun. See, that's the charm of the game. Aiming is hard, but it's quite rewarding when you kill someone like this. Anyway, that's all I had to share with you for today. If you can get access, go ahead, play it, try it, you will like it. It's fun, that's all I can tell you for absolute fact. It's fun to play the game. It's fun to actually, it can also be fun to die from time to time. You'll learn a lot, and that's mostly it. If you're a Battlefield fan, you could at least try it. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching the video, enjoy the rest of this, and don't forget to subscribe and like to the channel. See you all next time.